In the art of crafting narratives that tug at the heartstrings and ignite the imagination, one must delve deep into the reservoir of human emotion and experience. The stories that resonate the most are those that reflect our own lives, dreams, and struggles. Here, I present to you 10 secrets for building a connection that lasts, a guide not just for writers or orators, but for anyone who seeks to forge meaningful, enduring relationships in their personal and professional lives. Listen with intent. In a world that never stops talking, the act of truly listening is a rare gift. It's about hearing not just the words, but the emotions and thoughts behind them. By listening with intent, we demonstrate empathy and respect, laying a strong foundation for any relationship. Master the art of timing. Just as a master raconteur knows when to deliver the punchline, mastering the art of timing in communication is crucial. It's not just about what you say, but when you say it. Speak their language, employing mastery of speech. Adapt your communication style to match the other person's. This doesn't mean losing your authenticity, but rather showing that you understand and respect their perspective, creating a stronger connection. Use stories to bridge gaps. Stories have the power to connect us, to make abstract ideas concrete, and to evoke empathy. By skillfully deploying idioms and integrating real-life samples, you can make your communication memorable and impactful. Embrace vulnerability. Opening up about your own experiences and challenges can be daunting, but vulnerability is a powerful tool for building trust. It shows that you are human, relatable, and trustworthy. Show genuine interest. Going beyond surface-level engagement and showing genuine interest in the other person's thoughts, feelings, and experiences can create a deep and lasting bond. This means asking thoughtful questions and remembering the details they share with you. Practice empathy. Putting yourself in the other person's shoes, trying to understand their perspective and feelings, is at the heart of meaningful connections. Be adaptable. Every individual is unique, and so is every relationship. Show adaptability in your communication, being ready to adjust your approach based on the situation and the individual's needs and reactions. Maintain integrity. In discerning between truth and falsehood, always lean towards honesty and integrity in your interactions. Trust is the cornerstone of any lasting relationship, and once broken, it's hard to rebuild. Celebrate the small moments. In the rush of life, it's easy to overlook the small moments, but these are often the ones that matter most. Celebrating successes, offering support during challenges, and simply being present can strengthen bonds immeasurably. In weaving these 10 secrets into the fabric of your interactions, you not only become a master of connection, but also enrich both your own life and the lives of those around you. Each narrative we craft, be it in writing or in the tapestry of our relationships, has the potential to leave a lasting impact. Let us make each word, each moment, count. In the grand tapestry of life, relationships stand out as the most vibrant threads, imbued with a spectrum of emotions that can illuminate or darken our worlds. Drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and the dynamism of late-night storytelling, let's embark on a journey through the highs and lows of relationships, navigating these waters with the finesse of a skilled raconteur. Every relationship, much like a meticulously scripted narrative, begins with an engaging opener. Imagine two souls, each wandering in search of something they cannot quite articulate. Their paths cross, perhaps serendipitously, under the glow of a harvest moon or amidst the clamor of a bustling city street. The connection is palpable, a spark that promises the beginning of something extraordinary. This initial encounter mirrors the teachings of Guiguzi on understanding human nature. Both individuals, driven by their inherent desires for companionship and understanding, are drawn together by an unspoken persuasion, a testament to the power of human emotions and motivations. As the narrative unfolds, the relationship experiences its crescendo, a symphony of shared moments that build upon each other, creating a melody that resonates with joy and contentment. This phase, akin to the mastery of speech as taught by Guiguzi, showcases how different expressions of love and affection strengthen the bond between two people. It's in the laughter shared over a private joke, the comfort found in a shared silence, and the warmth of a reassuring hug. However, no story is without its conflict, and relationships are no exception. Disagreements and misunderstandings, much like unexpected plot twists, introduce tension. Here, the utilization of rhetorical techniques becomes paramount. Effective communication, grounded in logical argumentation and emotional appeals, paves the way for resolution. It's about discerning the truth within the cacophony of heated words and navigating through the fog of hurt feelings with empathy and understanding. The teachings of Guiguzi on the discernment between truth and falsehood play a crucial role in overcoming these hurdles. By peeling away the layers of frustration and miscommunication, the essence of the problem is revealed, allowing for genuine dialogue and reconciliation. This process is not unlike the weaving of idioms into a narrative, enriching the story with layers of meaning and facilitating a deeper connection. Adaptability in communication, another cornerstone of Guiguzi's philosophy, emphasizes the importance of tailoring one's approach to the unique dynamics of the relationship. Just as a storyteller adapts their tale to captivate their audience, individuals in a relationship must remain flexible, understanding that growth and change are inevitable. Integrating real-life samples into this narrative, consider the story of Maya and Alex, a couple who, after years of marriage, found themselves at a crossroads. Through open dialogue, emotional honesty, and a willingness to adapt, they navigated their challenges, emerging stronger and more connected. The journey underscores the transformative power of facing relationship ups and downs together, guided by the wisdom of ancient philosophies and the universal truths of human nature. As our tale draws to a close, with an impactful ending that leaves a lasting impression, let us remember that relationships, in all their complexity, are a journey of continuous learning and growth. In the ebb and flow of love and conflict, the teachings of Guiguzi offer timeless guidance on the art of persuasion, communication, and understanding, enabling us to find harmony together amidst the ups and downs of life. In the heart of a bustling city stood a quaint coffee shop, a haven for the weary and a sanctuary for the dreamers. Among its regulars was Alex, a person of unassuming appearance, but with a mind that danced on the edges of innovation and creativity. Alex had a vision, a dream that transcended the confines of their current reality, achieving financial freedom. But this wasn't a journey Alex intended to embark upon alone. No, this was a quest they planned to share with the world, transforming the dream into a collective ambition. Alex's narrative begins on a crisp autumn morning, the kind that whispers promises of new beginnings and fresh starts. With a steaming cup of coffee in hand, Alex pondered over the teachings of Guiguzi, an ancient Chinese philosopher whose wisdom transcended time and space. It wasn't just about personal gain for Alex, it was about employing these age-old strategies to empower others. Understanding the intricacies of human nature, Alex recognized the universal desire for financial independence and the fears that often accompany such ambitious pursuits. To address this, Alex decided to craft a narrative that was as informative as it was inspiring. A narrative that employed the mastery of speech, the power of idiomatic expressions, and the relatability of real-life examples. The story began with a simple yet profound idiom. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This was Alex's way of demystifying the daunting path to financial freedom, making it accessible and achievable. They knew that the key to persuasion lay in the ability to connect emotionally, to appeal to the listener's deepest aspirations and fears. Alex shared tales of individuals who had triumphed over their financial struggles, weaving through their narratives the strategic communication techniques advocated by Guiguzi. Each story was carefully chosen to highlight the importance of adaptability, the discernment between truth and falsehood, and the significant role emotions play in our decisions. But Alex didn't just rely on the successes of others. They also shared their personal journey, the setbacks faced, and the lessons learned along the way. This vulnerability added a layer of credibility and authenticity to the narrative, making it not just a story, but a shared experience. Throughout the narrative, Alex skillfully deployed idioms and rhetorical techniques to enrich the story, ensuring that the message was not only heard but felt. "Don't put all your eggs in one basket," Alex cautioned, emphasizing the importance of diversification in financial planning. Strike while the iron is hot, they advised, encouraging listeners to seize opportunities as they arise. As the narrative drew to a close, Alex reminded their audience that the path to financial freedom was not a sprint, but a marathon. Rome wasn't built in a day, they concluded, reinforcing the idea that patience, persistence, and adaptability were key to achieving long-term goals. Alex's tale was more than just a narrative, it was a call to action. A guide crafted with the perfect blend of ancient wisdom and modern-day insights. It struck a careful balance between uniqueness and engagement, ensuring that the message resonated with a diverse audience. In the end, Alex's narrative was not just about unlocking the door to financial freedom. It was about journeying through that door together, hand in hand, step by step. And as the listeners dispersed into the cool autumn air, a sense of hope and determination lingered, a testament to the power of a well-spun tale. In the tapestry of human connection, the threads of love and companionship are woven with delicate intricacy, reflecting patterns that have evolved yet fundamentally remained unchanged through the ages. Today, amidst the digital cacophony that pervades our lives, cultivating deep, meaningful relationships demands a return to the ancient wisdom of understanding and communication, a principle eloquently encapsulated in the teachings of Guiguzi. An art almost forgotten, yet undeniably powerful in the art of persuasion and relationship building. Understanding human nature stands at the core of forging profound connections. People, in their essence, seek to be understood, valued, and appreciated. This timeless truth reminds us that at the heart of every swipe, like, and share lies a yearning for genuine recognition and emotional resonance. To navigate the modern landscape of love, one must first seek to truly understand the complexities and nuances of human behavior and motivations. Echoing the Guiguzi's emphasis on the importance of grasping the intricacies of the human heart. In the realm of love, mastery of speech transforms words into bridges that connect isolated islands of solitude. The manner in which we express our thoughts, desires, and affections can either draw us closer or construct barriers. The ancient wisdom teaches us that different situations and emotional states call for diverse modes of expression. A gentle whisper of assurance in a moment of insecurity. A jubilant proclamation of pride in a partner's achievement. These are the very dialects of love's language, each chosen with care to convey the depth of one's feelings appropriately. Employing rhetorical techniques in the development of a relationship might seem unorthodox. Yet Guiguzi's insights into persuasion are remarkably applicable. Emotional appeals, when genuine, can strengthen bonds, whereas logical arguments can help resolve conflicts. Ethical considerations, such as honesty and integrity, lay a foundation of trust. In love, as in persuasion, the balance between heart and mind, emotion and reason, is delicate but paramount. Discernment between truth and falsehood plays a critical role in the health of any relationship. In an age where virtual personas can easily mask reality, the ability to differentiate between genuine affection and deceptive facades is more crucial than ever. Guiguzi's teachings encourage us to seek authenticity, both within ourselves and in our partners, nurturing connections rooted in sincerity and mutual respect. Emotions, the lifeblood of human connection, are to be understood and shared. The ancient text underscores the significance of tapping into and appealing to the emotional states of others. In the dance of love, being attuned to a partner's emotional rhythms, celebrating in their happiness, providing solace in their sorrow, creates a harmony that resonates through the very core of the relationship. Flexibility and adaptability in communication, as espoused by Guiguzi, are indispensable in the nurturing of love. Each individual is a unique constellation of experiences, beliefs, and emotional landscapes. Tailoring one's approach to suit the needs and sensitivities of a partner demonstrates a profound level of care and understanding. In weaving tales of love in our modern era, we find that the threads of ancient wisdom provide strength and vibrancy. Real-life examples abound of relationships that have flourished through the application of these principles. From the couple that rekindled their fading spark by learning to truly listen and understand each other's needs, to the partners who, through honest and adaptable communication, overcame the challenges of a long-distance relationship. As we navigate the complex web of modern love, the teachings of Guiguzi offer a beacon of light, guiding us toward deeper, more meaningful connections. In understanding, speaking, and acting with purpose and compassion, we cultivate love that transcends the superficial, anchoring ourselves in relationships that endure and inspire. In the dance of relationships, two partners move together, sometimes in harmony, sometimes out of step. But what if I told you that there's a secret rhythm, one that could synchronize your steps and elevate your partnership to new heights? Drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, let's explore strategies for mutual growth that not only strengthen your bond, but also enrich both your lives. Understanding human nature, at the heart of every relationship lies the intricate web of human emotions and motivations. Just as Guiguzi posits, by delving into the depths of our partner's desires and fears, we unlock the key to their heart. It's not about manipulation, but about understanding. When we truly know our partner, we can support their dreams and soothe their worries with unmatched precision. Mastery of speech, words wield power. In the realm of love, the right words at the right time can be magic. But mastery over speech isn't just about what we say, it's about how, when, and why we say it. A well-timed compliment, a thoughtful reassurance, or an open-hearted confession can fortify your bond like nothing else. Remember, it's not just about speaking but also listening, echoing the dual blades of communication that Guiguzi revered. Utilization of rhetorical techniques. Persuasion in relationships isn't about winning an argument, it's about finding common ground and understanding. Employ the art of rhetoric to express your needs and desires without diminishing those of your partner. Through logical argumentation, emotional appeals, and ethical considerations, we can navigate the complex seas of partnership with grace. Discernment between truth and falsehood, authenticity is the cornerstone of any lasting relationship. Guiguzi teaches us the importance of discerning truth from falsehood, a skill equally vital in love. Be genuine in your words and actions, and seek the same authenticity in your partner. This mutual honesty builds trust, the foundation upon which all great relationships are built. Role of emotions, the vibrant colors of the human soul, play a pivotal role in relationships. By understanding and appealing to each other's emotional states, we can create a deeper, more empathetic connection. It's about more than just happiness or sadness, it's about sharing the full spectrum of human experience, from the peaks of joy to the valleys of sorrow. Adaptability in communication. No 2 days in a relationship are the same. As Guiguzi advises, being adaptable in how we communicate can help us overcome any challenge. Sometimes, a gentle word is needed, at other times, silence speaks volumes. The key is to remain attuned to your partner's needs and to adapt your communication style accordingly. Integrating these ancient strategies into your relationship is like adding strings to a lute, each one enriching the melody of your partnership. To bring these concepts to life, let's consider the story of Alex and Jordan, a couple who found themselves at a crossroads. By applying the teachings of Guiguzi, they learned to navigate their differences with understanding, communicate with precision and empathy, and ultimately, discovered a deeper, more meaningful connection. Through real-life examples like Alex and Jordan, we see that the wisdom of Guiguzi is not just ancient philosophy but practical advice that can transform our relationships and our lives. By embracing these strategies, we can all elevate our relationships to new heights, creating partnerships that are not only stronger and more resilient but also more fulfilling and joyous. So, as we journey through the complexities of love and partnership, let us remember the teachings of Guiguzi. Let us strive for understanding, communicate with care, and adapt with grace. In doing so, we'll not only enrich our relationships but also grow together, hand in hand, toward a brighter, shared future. Once upon a modern day, nestled within the bustling cityscape where dreams either find their wings or crumble into the abyss, lived Alex and Jamie, a couple bound not just by love but by the chains of debt that threatened their very future together. Their story begins in a modest apartment, cluttered with reminders of decisions past, from impulsive purchases to the relics of abandoned hobbies. The air was thick with tension, a constant companion in their daily lives. It was a typical evening when Jamie, inspired by a late-night show where celebrities shared tales of financial recovery, said, "Why don't we turn our story around? From debt to wealth, like a phoenix rising." Alex, ever the skeptic, raised an eyebrow but saw the determination in Jamie's eyes. "Okay, let's do it. But how?" This question marked the inception of their journey, a journey that would test their resolve, their relationship, and ultimately lead them to a destination they once thought unreachable. The first step in their quest was to understand the nature of their financial woes. Drawing inspiration from Guiguzi's teaching on understanding human nature, they delved deep into their spending habits, motivations, and triggers. It wasn't just about numbers on their bank statements, but the why behind those numbers. This introspection allowed them to map out a strategy that was tailored to their personalities, making it sustainable in the long run. With a plan in place, the duo knew that success would largely depend on their ability to communicate effectively, both with each other and with their creditors. They practiced Guiguzi's principle of mastering speech, carefully crafting their words to negotiate lower interest rates and payment plans that were more manageable. Their efforts in this arena were not always met with immediate success, but their persistence paid off, slowly turning the tide in their favor. The journey was fraught with setbacks and moments of despair. It was during these times that Jamie and Alex leaned heavily on Guiguzi's teachings about the role of emotions in persuasion. They motivated each other, using stories of others who had triumphed over adversity as emotional fuel to keep pushing forward. They also learned to manage their own emotions, preventing despair from derailing their progress. No plan is perfect, and theirs was no exception. They encountered unforeseen expenses and changes in their financial landscape that forced them to adapt. Here, the wisdom of Guiguzi on adaptability and communication proved invaluable. They became adept at adjusting their strategies, whether it involved cutting down on additional expenses or finding new sources of income, demonstrating a flexibility that kept their goals within reach. Knowing that real-life examples could serve as powerful motivators, Alex and Jamie started a blog to document their journey. They shared not just their successes but also their failures, employing idioms like cutting our coat according to our cloth to make their story relatable and engaging. This not only helped them to connect with others in similar situations, but also served as a personal diary of sorts, reminding them of how far they had come. After months of hard work, strategic planning, and emotional roller coasters, Alex and Jamie finally emerged victorious. They had not only cleared their debt but had also started building their wealth. More importantly, they had grown closer as a couple, their journey together strengthening their bond in ways they had never imagined. Their tale, from the depths of debt to the heights of financial independence, serves as a beacon of hope for others. It underscores the power of understanding, communication, emotional intelligence, flexibility, and the impact of sharing real-life experiences. Alex and Jamie's story is a testament to the fact that with the right approach, guided by timeless wisdom and unwavering commitment, any adversity can be overcome. In the tapestry of life, each thread represents a story, a journey that intertwines with others to create a rich, complex picture. Among these threads, the most vibrant and resilient are those spun with the love and support found in our closest relationships. Healing together, strengthening your bond through life's challenges is not just a narrative, it's a guide, a testament to the power of unity in the face of adversity. Imagine a couple, let's call them Alex and Jamie, standing at the edge of a metaphorical cliff. Below them, a sea of challenges, financial struggles, health scares, and the myriad pressures of daily life. Yet, despite the tumultuous winds, they stand united, hands clasped firmly. This image sets the stage for our exploration into how couples can navigate life's storms together, emerging not just unscathed, but stronger. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, we understand that at the core of every strong relationship is a deep understanding of human nature. Alex and Jamie, like any couple, are individuals with unique desires, fears, and motivations. Their strength lies in their ability to recognize and embrace these differences, using them as a foundation for a partnership rooted in empathy and mutual support. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship, and here, the teachings of Guiguzi offer invaluable insights. By mastering the art of speech and employing effective rhetorical techniques, Alex and Jamie learn to express their needs, fears, and hopes in a manner that fosters connection rather than conflict. They understand that sometimes, it's not about the words themselves, but how they're said, softly, with love, or passionately, with conviction, that makes all the difference. Life, in its unpredictability, tests Alex and Jamie in ways they never anticipated. Yet, it is their adaptability, informed by Guiguzi's emphasis on the importance of tailoring one's approach to different situations, that sees them through. They learn to lean on each other, drawing strength from their shared experiences and the lessons learned along the way. To breathe life into our narrative, let's consider the story of a real couple, Maya and Jordan. Faced with Jordan's sudden job loss, they found themselves adrift in a sea of uncertainty. However, instead of allowing this challenge to drive a wedge between them, they used it as an opportunity to explore new avenues together. Maya's passion for baking and Jordan's business acumen led them to open a small bakery. Through this endeavor, they not only found a new source of income but also discovered new depths to their relationship, bonding over recipe trials and customer interactions. As our tale comes to a close, we reflect on the journey of Alex and Jamie, and Maya and Jordan, recognizing in them the universal story of love's power to overcome adversity. Their stories remind us that while life's challenges are inevitable, the strength we draw from our partnerships is invincible. In the end, healing together, strengthening your bond through life's challenges is more than just a narrative, it's a blueprint for building relationships that not only endure but thrive in the face of life's trials. It teaches us that together, hand in hand, we can navigate the roughest seas and emerge on the other side, not just surviving, but flourishing. In the vast expanse of human relationships, there lies an unseen, yet profoundly influential currency, emotions. Much like the financial bank accounts that we meticulously manage, there exists an emotional bank account in every relationship, be it with a spouse, a friend, or even a colleague. The concept, though intangible, is simple. Positive interactions and acts of kindness contribute deposits, while negative interactions result in withdrawals. Understanding and strategically managing this account can be the difference between a flourishing relationship and one that's bankrupt of affection and trust. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, a seminal text on persuasion and human interaction, we can uncover timeless strategies to not only maintain but significantly grow our emotional bank accounts. Guiguzi teaches us the importance of understanding human nature, mastering speech, and the art of adaptability, all crucial elements in nurturing relationships. At the core of every interaction lies the complex web of human emotions and motivations. To make meaningful deposits into our emotional bank accounts, we must first seek to understand the people in our lives. This means actively listening to their words, empathizing with their feelings, and validating their experiences. It's about recognizing the small details, a slight hesitation in their voice, a fleeting look of concern, or a moment of unguarded joy. By tuning into these nuances, we can respond in ways that are genuinely meaningful to them, thereby making significant contributions to our shared emotional reserves. Communication is the vehicle through which we express our understanding and empathy. Guiguzi emphasizes the mastery of speech, which in the context of relationships, translates to saying the right thing at the right time. It's about offering words of encouragement when your partner feels defeated, expressing gratitude for the mundane yet essential tasks your colleague accomplishes, or simply sharing a word of kindness to brighten someone's day. Each word chosen with care and sincerity is a deposit, enriching your emotional connection. Guiguzi's insights into rhetorical strategies extend beyond mere persuasion. They teach us the value of emotional appeals. Sharing personal stories of challenges and triumphs, highlighting shared values, and acknowledging mutual vulnerabilities, these are all powerful ways to deepen emotional bonds. When we allow ourselves to be open and genuine, we invite others to do the same, facilitating a mutual exchange of trust and understanding. The text also underlines the pivotal role of emotions in persuasion. In the realm of relationships, this means recognizing and responding to the emotional needs of others. Whether it's providing comfort during times of distress, sharing in their excitement and joy, or simply being present during moments of silence, acknowledging and aligning with their emotional state can significantly reinforce the emotional foundation of the relationship. Finally, Guiguzi teaches the importance of adaptability, understanding that each person and situation is unique. What works for one may not work for another. Thus, growing your emotional bank account requires a tailored approach. It's about being mindful and flexible in your interactions, adjusting your communication style and your expressions of care and affection to suit the person and the moment. In weaving through the teachings of Guiguzi, we find a blueprint for investing in our emotional bank accounts. It's a journey of mindful interactions, genuine empathy, and adaptive communication. By applying these ancient principles to our modern relationships, we can cultivate a wealth of emotional security, mutual respect, and enduring affection. So, let us invest wisely and watch our relationships flourish. In the bustling world we inhabit, where digital conversations often replace the warmth of verbal exchanges, the art of fostering deep connections can seem like a relic of the past. Yet, the quest for a profound bond, one that transcends the superficial chatter and pierces the heart of genuine intimacy, remains a universal pursuit. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and blending it with the narrative charm akin to that of late-night show hosts, let's embark on a journey to explore the intimacy formula, deepening your connection beyond words. The essence of forming a deep connection lies in understanding human nature, a principle deeply rooted in Guiguzi's teachings. People crave recognition, empathy, and a sense of belonging. To bridge the chasm of superficiality and reach the shores of intimacy, one must first anchor themselves in the understanding that every individual's need to be seen and understood is as vast as the ocean. By navigating these waters with attentiveness and genuine interest in another's experiences and feelings, we lay down the bricks of trust and openness. Mastering the art of speech, as advocated by Guiguzi, is another cornerstone in building lasting intimacy. The choice of words, the tone, and the pacing all contribute to how our messages are received. In the context of deepening connections, it's not just about what we say, but how we say it. A soft word of encouragement, a well-timed pause allowing the other person to process and respond, and the courage to share one's vulnerabilities, all these elements weave together to create a tapestry of understanding and closeness. Employing rhetorical techniques, especially those that appeal to emotions, is a powerful tool in our quest. Sharing personal stories that resonate with universal experiences of love, loss, joy, and struggle opens the floodgates of empathy. When we expose our own vulnerabilities, we invite others to shed their armor and meet us in the realm of raw, unguarded authenticity. This emotional exchange lays a solid foundation for a connection that goes beyond mere words. Integrating real-life samples into our interactions enriches the narrative of our connections. When we share anecdotes from our lives or recount tales that have moved us, we not only entertain but also illuminate our values, dreams, and the lessons we've cherished. These stories act as mirrors, reflecting our inner selves and inviting others to see their reflections within them, thus fostering a deeper understanding and bond. However, the journey to intimacy is dotted with challenges. Discernment between truth and falsehood, as highlighted by Guiguzi, is paramount. In an age where facades are easily erected, being authentic and encouraging authenticity in others is crucial. It's about creating a space where masks can be dropped and true selves can be revealed without fear of judgment. Adaptability in communication, another gem from Guiguzi's treasure trove, reminds us that each individual is a unique universe. Tailoring our approach to fit the emotional and mental landscapes of those we seek to connect with ensures that our efforts at building intimacy are not just well-intentioned, but also well-received. The intimacy formula, deepening your connection beyond words, is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a dynamic blend of understanding, empathy, authenticity, and adaptability. By mastering the art of meaningful communication, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Guiguzi, and enriching our interactions with personal anecdotes and emotional resonance, We pave the way for connections that not only survive the test of time, but also enrich our lives beyond measure. In the dance of life, where every heart seeks another to resonate with, mastering the intimacy formula allows us to move in harmony, creating symphonies of connections that elevate our existence to a realm where words are mere signposts to the profound bonds that we share. In the soft glow of the evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a story of love and prosperity began. It was a tale not just of two individuals, but of the journey they embarked upon together, guided by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and the art of storytelling that brings hearts closer in the most profound ways. Once upon a time, in a world bustling with noise and haste, there lived a couple, each with dreams as vast as the sea, and aspirations as high as the sky. Yet, amidst their ambitions, they found themselves at a crossroads, their paths entangled but their visions seemingly diverging. It was then they turned to the teachings of Guiguzi, seeking to weave the wisdom of understanding human nature and mastery of speech into the fabric of their relationship. Understanding human nature, the first of Guiguzi's teachings, illuminated their understanding of each other. Like the diverse flora in a vast garden, they recognized the uniqueness in their personalities, desires, and motivations. This deep understanding fostered a newfound appreciation and compassion, laying a strong foundation for their journey together. As they ventured further, the mastery of speech became their beacon. In moments of discord or misunderstanding, they remembered that different situations demand different modes of expression. They learned the art of conversation, not just as a means of conveying thoughts, but as a bridge to connect their hearts, ensuring no gap was too wide to cross. The journey was not without its storms. Challenges and disagreements, like dark clouds, would occasionally obscure their path. Yet, it was the utilization of rhetorical techniques that taught them the power of persuasion, how to appeal to each other's emotions, logic, and ethics, turning conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. In the tapestry of their lives, the threads of truth and falsehood were closely intertwined. Discernment became their shield, allowing them to navigate through deceits and misunderstandings with grace, always seeking and upholding the truth in their words and actions. The role of emotions, as highlighted by Guiguzi, played a pivotal role in their tale. They learned to not only understand but to cherish and nurture the emotions between them, realizing that love, in its essence, thrives on the emotional bond that weaves two souls into one. Adaptability in communication was perhaps the most challenging yet rewarding lesson. Like the river that adjusts its course when it encounters obstacles, they learned to adapt their communication styles, ensuring that their love and respect for each other remained constant, even as they grew and evolved as individuals. Their story, enriched with idioms like navigating through storms and weaving hearts closer, and real-life examples of overcoming obstacles through understanding and communication, became a testament to the power of love and the wisdom of ancient teachings in creating a legacy of prosperity. As this tale reaches its close, let it be known that the journey of love and prosperity is an ongoing saga of learning, understanding, and compassion. Guided by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and the art of storytelling, every couple has the potential to write their own legacy, one that is rich in love, understanding, and prosperity.